Okay, good afternoon, students. Dr. Siraj Ahmed. Dr. Siraj Ahmed. Anatomy. I am a professor in Department of Anatomy. Today's topic is about. Today's topic is about role of mentoring. You should know what is mentoring. You should know what is mentoring. What and all in this session. We learn in this overview session. We have one overview. We'll go. We'll go a little slow because we have very few slides. Around 14 slides around, and 14 slides will be very brief session. And this session will be very brief session. I think within and it will get finished. I think within 20-25 minutes. Okay, not more than that. Okay, be patient. Okay, How this overview. In this overview, how this overview. Learn about in this overview. What is the meaning about mentoring? What is the meaning of mentoring? To know about the mentoring. Rational to know about the mentoring. Then we have mentoring. Principle. Then we have principle. Underpinning the process. Underpinning the principles. Process of this. What all the principles? Mentoring of this. Okay. Mentoring. Then we have process. Okay. Role of the mentor versus role of the mentor versus role of the manager. Then know briefly about what zones the mentees. We have mentor. What zones the mentees. We have mentor. If I am a mentor, then my students. If I am a mentor, then my students will be. It is as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Then we have something called. Then we have the monitoring. Something called the monitoring of the or mentor cycle or then we have cycle skills. Then we have skills. What should mentor should acquire the skills. Mentor should acquire the acquired by the skills. Mentor acquired by the it is not needed for you, but then also it is not needed for you, but then also will just give you information regarding this. Our mentors information regarding this. Our mentors are more capable and they have almost all these and will allow you allot you and will allow you mentor allot you around 5 students around 5 students per teacher. This will be allotted later. This will be allotted later by our dean sir along with HODs, and later will map out how you are how your mentoring meeting will be mentoring meeting will be the mentor. We'll go to the mentoring. Go to the definition. Mentoring definition. Mentoring definition. There is one famous scientist. We call it as call him as Clutterberg. David Clutterberg. David Clutterberg. 1990. He actually published an article. You can Google it out. Nowadays, you are more of tech freaks. Tech freaks. He mentioned in his publication that everyone needs a mentor. Everyone needs a mentor. Everyone in this life needs a mentor. Needs a by definition. By definition, offline help. What is mentoring? Offline help by is a one person offline to another person. One person in making to another person significant in making significant transition in knowledge work in knowledge thinking process work or thinking process or thinking process. It is actually to help and support. It is actually people to help and support people. It is to help and support people to help and support people to manage their own learning process in order to maximize their potential. In order to maximize their potential, develop their skills, develop their skills as well as their performance to become as well as the person to become they want to the person they want to be. This is this defined by we call him a great scientist. We call him Parsloy. In 1992. It is a recent in 1992. It is a recent how this mentoring. What we have this mentoring. All these things. Why we should know this mentoring? Why we should know this mentoring? Know all this. Why we know all this? Because there is a rationale behind this. There is a rationale behind this. For this is actually What we are doing here is academic mentoring. We have so many types of mentoring. Topic to discuss with you people. What you need to discuss with you people. What you need. That's what we are telling. Academic mentoring is actually support the professional growth of the individual. Who is actually in his early stage of their career. In learning, and academic leadership. Academic. We have all these things here. Okay, we have all these things here. We'll go to next slide. Actually, what is slide? Mentoring. We are just mentoring. Okay, we are just in detail. Mentoring is a positive development. Mentoring is a positive developmental partnership between mentor and mentee, which actually primarily driven by the other way. Here it is the other way. One teacher will allot you one teacher for 5 students. One teacher will be 5 students. He will be the mentor. One teacher will be there. Okay. He will be the mentor. And actually it is driven by the primary mentee. Primarily, it offers a reflective space. Where actually the mentee can take responsibility and discuss their development. Okay. Discuss their. Its primary aim is to build capability. Reflective space offers reflective space. Then it first one is capability and built capability and self-reliance in the mentor can also help in highlighting issues and assist the mentee and planning out the mentee ways through them. Okay, planning out. They can help in clarify mentees. They can help in clarify mentees' doubts, prospective, bringing in impartial view to bear issues. Okay, some issues will arise. Some issues will arise. Come to mentor. Mentee come to mentor. Somehow we have more capable mentors. Okay, they will definitely solve your problem. Okay, sometimes not always. Okay, sometimes when the issues are straightforward. When the issues are straightforward. Needed and urgently needed. The mentor might offer advice or give some advice. Okay, actually, give some direction. Should not give advice. Okay, actually, we should not give advice. Free advice because intelligent people doesn't need it. Idiots will not actually require it or take it. Okay. We have this one more. Hello. Just tell them to switch off the. Okay. We have last point is actually. Mentor and mentee should have confidentiality. Should keep confidentiality and positive understanding and positive expectation are key to success in the partnership between mentor and mentee. Okay. This mentoring is not for. Don'ts also. We have this. It is not meant for. It is not meant for underperforming individuals. Underperforming individuals. Somebody is underperforming. Doing something. You are keeping on. They are not picking up, and it is not for. They are not picking up. It is not for those people. It is actually keen individuals. It is for the keen individuals. Who want to be successful. Who have already zeal professionally. They will approach the mentor and they will approach the mentor and they will get benefited from the mentor. This underperforming individual doesn't actually deserve this mentor. Okay. The problem taking on or the problem work of the mentor. Okay, mentor should not take the mentee. Mentor should not take the work of the direct mentee. Okay, he is just mentor should not find themselves. Okay, mentor should not find themselves doing things outside the mentoring session. In that session, we have mentoring session. In that session only, all problems should be solved. Okay, it should not be there. Then we have promoting. Okay, then we have promoting or protecting the mentee. Okay. or protecting the mentee. Okay, mentor. It is not the work of the mentor. Intended to deal with the personal issues. Intended to deal with the personal issues. Okay, only professional. No personal issues. Okay, we have therapy. Only professional. Somebody comes. Okay, we have therapy. Somebody comes with depression. Send them to the psychiatrist. We can just all those send them to the psychiatrist. Like that. All those things. We don't do all those like that. We don't do all those things. Therapy. Regarding therapy. Sometimes. Allowing people sometimes to moan, except allowing people to moan, maybe except moan means maybe some people just keep on complaining. Some people just keep on complaining college regarding this thing. We have very good college, very good hostel. We have very good college, very good hostel. We have very nice, no doubt in that, state of the art. We have very nice department, state of the art. Okay, department. Feel very happy to come in this place. Feel very happy to come in this place. Heaven. It is like okay. We have here heaven. Okay, we have here next slide. Next types of slide. Okay, now actually mentoring is now actually mentoring is face to face. Okay, mentee directly face to face. Okay, mentee will be there, mentor will be there. Actually, whoever will be there. Some actually our previous our principal late Dr. Siraj Babu principal late Dr. Siraj Babu had this mentoring vision of mentoring for each 5 individuals. This thing he started actually. This thing he started actually. But unfortunately, he was having premature death. He was having got premature death. Later we got this principal. But he was having very nice. But he was having very nice vision regarding this mentorship. Thank to that. Okay, we should Siraj Babu. Thank to that. He has given very nice Babu this thing. He has given very nice this thing. Offering that too. He was meeting with offering one meeting with lunch. Sorry. Meeting with dinner. Sorry, it has been sponsored by the college. It has been sponsored by the college. It was sponsored by the college. Later it has. Now we'll request our dean also. Now we'll request our dean also to do such sort of memory. Okay, we have this memory. Okay, mentoring we have this especially. Mentoring especially, but nowadays face to face because of lack of time. Nowadays, busyness because of lack of time. So many issues busyness roaming around us. So many issues will be roaming around us. Time to if you don't find time to logistic thing where to meet, logistic thing where to meet, what to tell. Nowadays we have this all those phone mentoring. Nowadays we have this phone mentoring. Nice concept. Then very nice concept. E-mentoring. Then we have something called e-messaging. You can use some messaging app. Or direct have like this. You can have sessions. Okay, online sessions. Okay, online sessions. These are the three types. You should. These are the three types. You should regarding the regarding the. Okay. What actually this mentoring do? What actually this mentoring do? What actually this mentoring do? Mentoring help mentees to help address the issues. Address the issues of their daily and concerns of life. Their daily to find solution life that actually to find solution work for them that actually work for them. It is work for them. Work for them. It is not the mentor. It is the issue of mentees. It is the okay. Improve their level. Okay. Improve their level performance. Okay. And performance satisfaction level. Okay. And whatever they are doing professionally. Okay. Whatever they are doing professionally. Performance. They should have good performance. Whatever and they do satisfaction. Whatever they do, they should have satisfaction. Okay. And understanding key institutional decision making and structure. Decision making. You should know what is going around. Okay. You should know what is going around. In each department, what is know in each department what scenario. Okay. The and later scenario. Okay. You should build a and later relationship with the colleagues. Build a relationship with the colleagues, batchmates, your friends, seniors, juniors, batchmates, all these seniors, people, juniors. You should all these people. Relationship. Build a relationship. Build a relationship. And you should feel the part. And you should feel the part community. Okay. We have that very nice community. BMCH we have very nice BMCH community. We have so many cultural. We have Freshers Day. We used to have. We have Freshers Day. Graduation Day. Have this. When you come back, Graduation Day. Having this. When you come back, you will be having this Graduation Day. You may not be allowed. This time because of otherwise you may not be allowed. Culturals. Otherwise we used to have these culturals. For very long time, 6 to 7 days after. It is around 6 to 7 days after. We used to have everything is sports. We used to have everything is and we have so planned. Some of the other and we have some of the other curricular extracurricular activities also. Curricular extracurricular activities also. Then again then we have this manage the again integration. We have this manage the integration of career and personal goals. Career and personal goals. Okay. Coming to this mentoring principles. Coming to this mentoring principles. Mentoring principles. Okay. And I told you in the first. And I told you in the first mentoring session. Whenever there is a mentoring session, mentee drives the whatever is the agenda. Mentee should whatever is the agenda that mentee should bring, not the mentor dictating things. It will be like dictating things. Is on voluntary basis. Engagement you want help on voluntary basis. Then mentee want help. Okay. Then mentor should help. Mentor and mentee. For both mentor and mentee. Okay. Mentoring is not mentoring is not it's non-directive in it's non-directive. Somebody told you to non-directive. Somebody told you to you should not mentoring somebody thing you do that thing. Okay. You do this thing. You do that thing. Okay. You should not do all those things. Not under cover under the not under cover under maybe something else. Okay. Here it is. Maybe something else. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Not the thing. Okay. Then it is. Then it is. This relation is actually built on the. This relation is actually built on the mutual respect. Trust. Respect the mentor. Mutual respect. Respect the mentor. Mentor should respect the mentee also. Student. Teacher is respecting the student. Teacher. Okay. Respecting the mentor. Teacher. Actually, the mentor actually empowers mentee for their own learning, responsibility for their own learning, career development, and learning process, career as well as development, learning process, as well as development of career relationship self. Okay. The relationship no obligation actually on either parties. No obligation on either party. Session. Okay. It is just a mentor session. Ideas. You should exchange your ideas. You want to take. You take whatever advice you want to take. That take. Okay. Later it's whenever you want again. Okay. You should approach. Whenever you want again. In between we don't have approach. Okay. In between we don't have anything. Okay. Okay. Developed. Intents. Okay. Okay. Developed. We don't have intents. Okay. Any more issues? We don't have. Got it. Any more issues? Got it. Okay, we have one concept of mentor. Okay, we have one concept of mentor. We then one concept mentoring as well as manager. One mentor is not a manager. Manager. Okay, mentor is not a manager. Some of the things. Okay, we have some of the things. Manager like dealing with the type of manager like thing, managing like thing. It is okay. Frankly speaking, it is not a. Frankly speaking, it is not. It is actually manager work. It is actually. You cannot see me, I think, because they cannot see me, I think, because that went off. Power went off. Okay. Okay. No problem. Okay. Okay. No problem. Slides. You can see that slides. Okay. I feel. Okay. It is okay. Not the role of mentor. Not the role of mentee's day-to-day work. To interfere with mentee's day-to-day work. Whatever may be the objectives. Whatever may be the objectives. The mentee may, however. The mentee may, however, wish to discuss how they can improve their daily activities with the relationship between mentee-mentor is the relationship between mentee-mentor is here it is not the case. But here it is not the case. The dean will actually either way. The dean will actually allot the students. Allot the whoever is okay. Whoever is actually feasible. It is not the feasibility. It is feasible. It is not the feasibility. It is actually opportunity. This thing. And we have some zones here. Okay. We have some zones here. Okay. We call it as some zones here. First one is dead zone between mentor and mentee. First one is dead zone between mentor and mentee. We have some zones. We call it as dead zone. We call it as person actually dead zone. Some person actually in this line people have in this line not actively take participation or interest. Not actively take participation or interest in improving themselves. They are not improving. They don't have any vision. They don't have anything. They don't have any vision. They don't have anything improving themselves to do with. Okay, it is called dead improving themselves. Okay, it is called dead zone. Okay. Actually, they are disengaged. Actually, they are disengaged. Disengaged from this. Then we have one more zone. We call it as comfort. Then we have one more zone. We call it as comfort zone. They actually want to be. They actually want to be effective. Very okay. Effective. Okay. Then. They have been successful in the past. They have been successful in the past. Successful in the past. They might have been successful. They continue and they continue. They want to continue the same. Like already they are successful. Very nice. You people. Marks in very nice. Neat. Marks in your neat and you got this medical seat. Very noble profession. Medical seat. Very noble profession. Okay. And that too in our college. Okay. And that too in our college. One of the teaching wise, we have very excellent. Teaching wise, we have very excellent faculty. Now also they are recruiting. Yes. Okay. Yes. They actually they fail to actually understanding. They fail to actually understanding new situation. What they have this new situation is medical college situation is entirely different from your high school situation and plus two. We have here very different. We have here very things to be different done. Okay. Then we have one panic zone done. Most then we have one panic zone. Most of the students we find in this zone, especially comfort zone we have very few, around 20%. Comfort zone we have very few, dead zone around 20% less. But dead zone we panic have zone very is less. More as soon as you panic come, zone is here. More as soon as you come, find yourself in here. A different you space. Find yourself in a different space. You have here. It is actually you have here. Zone of reactive it is actually zone of reactive adjustment. Okay, you react, you adjust simultaneously. Certain thing will be going on simultaneously. Okay, person will be having some panicky. Person will be having cannot panicky. Learn or perform. He cannot learn or perform very well. Normal things very well. In this, we have one more situation. Okay, we have one more. We call it as stretch situation. We call it as stretch situation. Okay, here people actually here people actually actively committed to involved and committed to help to get committed to help themselves to get themselves develop. Okay, these people actually they never get actually threatened by never get change. They threatened by change it as a challenge. They take change it as a challenge. This opportunity take as a this opportunity as a challenge. There is everything something in there is everything something in happenings. Okay, all the they actually happenings. Utilize the opportunity. They actually utilize the opportunity. We have this the mentoring cycle. We have this mentoring cycle, but not just that important. But we just explain it later. We will explain it later. Building. We have this rapport. Then we have building. Contracting. Rapport. Then we have contracting. Then we have direction setting. Then we have direction setting, progress making, maturation. Progress making, maturation. Then we have closure of the mentor-mentee. Then we have closure of the mentor-mentee. Mentor-mentee issue relation. Okay. Mentor-mentee issue will be then closed. Okay. We'll explain then it. We'll explain it briefly. Briefly. Okay. 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 Coming to this. Okay. Coming to this rapport building, okay, there is rapport building, mutual trust there is development in mutual trust and comfort, comfort each other, okay, mentor. Then we have mentee, contracting ground rules, contracting ground rules, expectation and exploring each other's expectation and the primary goal should be improvement. Primary goal should be improvement of the mentee from the direction. That's all. Direction. We should set direction. We should agree the direction. Initial goals. Agreeing for initial goals for what will the relationship, what will the agenda, experimentation progress should be there, experimentation should be there, and learning process should be rapidly learn rapidly. They should then we have learn. Okay, then we have something called maturation. Okay, something called maturation. Relationship actually becomes relationship actually becomes learning mutual in terms of and learning. Mentee becomes increasingly and mentee becomes increasingly no more self-reliant, no longer dependent on no longer dependent on decision mentor. Okay. For his it is decision making stage of it is maturation. Okay. Mature enough to take his own decisions. Okay. Mature enough to take his own again decisions. And again for petty issues again and again for require petty issues he don't require. Then we have closure of then we have closure formal of formal relationship. Okay. Then it may be then continue informally. It may be continue informally. It may be continue coming to this informally. Skill to be required. Coming to this skill to be required. Required by mentor is not needed for you. Required by mentor is not needed for you. But you should know we are our faculty is well trained. They are good mentors also. And they are good mentors also. Okay. No need to worry. Okay. We have all these qualities in our qualities doctors in our doctors, our faculty is faculty well trained. Skills required by mentors. Skills required by mentors. We have ability to build a we have ability to build a rapport. Communication skill should be good. Communication skill should be good. Feedback skill should be good. Questioning skill good. Whatever the question. Questioning skill should whatever the question very nicely. You should frame it very nicely. Okay. Listening skill. You should listen. Listening skill. You should listen the mentee. Listen issues the issues of mentee. Should listen the mentee. Okay. Then we have inter. Okay. Then we have interpersonal. For doctors, it is much more needed. For doctors, it is much more needed than any other professionals. Okay. We have so many people where we have people. So many where we have with the so many interpersonal with the skills. Interpersonal. Okay. Skills. How mentor help others. Okay. How mentor help others. Learn. Okay. As a guide, as a challenger. Learn. Okay. As a guide, as a challenger, role model. Okay. As a guide, role model. He gives as a guide, hands-on guide. He gives guiding, hands-on guiding, explaining how and why. Explaining how and why. Opportunities to learn. And creating opportunities to learn. Then, okay. The challenger. He challenges the challenger. He challenges the making things waves in the making waves in the menting. Making waves in the and stimulating and questioning, stimulating, probing the questioning, so that probing the initiate so that he whatever initiate his will be, okay. Whatever in a learning will be, okay. Okay. In a learning process. Okay. Then as a role model. Then sometimes as a role model. Not always. Okay. Sometimes not always. It is largely unfelt. It is unfelt. The mentee unconsciously actually adopts. The mentee unconsciously actually adopts qualities. Mentor. If he is having good qualities. Okay. That how he thinks, how he behaves, how he thinks, how he behaves. Style. Okay. Something. His style. He will. Something. If he unconsciously admires something. If he unconsciously admires something. That's why mentor should be consciously. Okay. Very just. I'll just summarize this. I'll just summarize this. Actually, this is end session. Actually, this is end slide. Summarize this session. Summarize. Okay, what actually you should know. What actually in this session you should know. We have this session. Some key points. We have this. Here we have some key points. Here we have at the beginning of the partnership. Example, discuss partnership. Example, clarify each other's expectation and be clear about each other's expectation. Be clear about roles. What is mentors? What is mentee's role? What is logistics? Such as agree, logistics for the meeting, such as arranging for the meeting, location of the meeting, frequency, how frequent location of the meeting, frequency, how frequent will meet. Okay, that arranged by the mentee will be. But here we have arranged by the mentee. But here we have this thing institutional. Usually, this thing institutional is usually. Meetings. These okay, maintain a structure. Meetings. Okay, maintain a structure. Maintain a structure that is clear goals. Maintain a structure that is clear goals. Meetings. Action between. Review the. Okay. Review the regularly. Relationship regularly. Okay. Is it still of value? This mentoring is still of value. This mentoring is still of value. Otherwise, we'll end this sessions. Mentoring. Okay, continue. Sessions. If only. Okay, continue. As long as there is. If only. As long as there is. Okay, goals to be achieved. For formality, we should not continue. Simply for formality, we should not continue this. Okay. Mentor-mentee. Okay, mentor style is okay, mentor style guiding is actually guiding facilitative. And it is not active process. Facilitative. It is not active process. Okay. Keep it confidential. Everything will be keep it confidential. Everything will be confidential. We should not discuss our end of the things. Okay. This is end of the session. Okay. A big thank you. Okay. For all of you. Big thank you for all of you. Thank you very much.